What's up, maniacs? My name is Mex. I'm a wrestling fan, a wrestling enthusiast, a WrestleManiac, if you will. And today we are talking NXT. It was the Fallout show from NXT TakeOver 31 that happened on the weekend, and it was a bit slow in places, I won't even lie to you, but we did see the beginnings of some new angles and things that are going to happen probably in the next few weeks. So to hear everything that took place on this show, stay tuned. Right here at WrestleManiac UK, I discuss everything that is WWE and AEW. So if this sounds like the place for you, make sure you hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I drop a new video. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get into the review. The show started off really hot, to be honest. Tommaso Ciampa came storming out, music playing, ready, dressed for a fight, got straight in the ring, and they were telling us on commentary that he had a backstage altercation with Kushida, who then also came out ready for the match. And to be honest, again, Kushida displaying this edge, this new kind of character he's found where he's a bit more brutal. Tommaso Ciampa, always the brute in his matches, and this was a really good match. And to be honest, I began the match thinking this is just going to end in a disqualification. Ciampa, Kushida, you know, both been doing good work. Ciampa is just Ciampa. Kushida has been climbing up the ranks recently, so no one's going to win here. You know, they're just going to call it off, like I say, disqualification or something. However, as the match progressed, it actually looked like Kushida was going to get the win quite easily. That's how good he's being booked right now. And as he had the hoverboard locked in, Velveteen Dream came out of nowhere and actually caused the disqualification here. So I guess it's good because Dream is still involved in this, still in the picture. Kushida put Dream away anyway, got him out of the ring, and you know, they scrapped for a bit, but Kushida got the upper hand there. But you know, Kushida would have beaten Ciampa if it wasn't for Dream. It was really looking that way. Ciampa wins here on disqualification. Velveteen Dream still involved, despite me at least thinking that, you know, he was going to be written off TV for a while. But Kushida looking very, very strong going forward in NXT. We got a promo with Killian, Dane and Drake Maverick, how they were going to have a tag team match, which Killian Dane didn't seem to know about and didn't seem to really want to be part of, which was quite funny the way it played out of the back. Never knew Killian Dane had any kind of comedic chops, but it looked good. Their entrance music as they came out to face Everrise was something. It was just something very, very different, not wrestling at all, but it was really funny. And what I noticed was, why was Drake Maverick kind of dressed like Shinsuke Nakamura? It's not Halloween yet, Drake Maverick. Drake Maverick looked like he was about to cost these guys the match when Killian Dane all of a sudden pulled Drake Maverick to their corner, tagged himself in, dealt a bit of a beating onto the Everrise boys as he went back into the corner to deliver a Vader bomb. Drake Maverick tagged himself back in, got himself in a bit of trouble, and then you see Killian Dane running to the rescue. He actually powerbombed Drake Maverick onto one of the Everrise boys, and then that turned into a pin cover where Drake Maverick and Killian Dane got the win. And just as Drake Maverick was celebrating the win, he got another knockout punch by Killian Dane. So it looks like going forward we're going to see a bit of Killian Dane, Drake Maverick bouncing off each other. Who knows, maybe tag team gold is in their future. Next match on the card was Austin Theory versus Leon Ruff. Good to see Leon Ruff, one of the new Performance Center signees, getting straight into NXT TV. He has been an enhancement talent for the last few months anyway, but he really did have some innovative offense that I haven't seen for quite a while. So it was good to see something new in the ring, and it was actually good to see Austin Theory pick up a win here. You know, just as you thought this guy was being buried to beyond belief, he actually beat Leon Ruff. And as he was doing a promo after the match saying that he was the future of NXT, etc, etc, Dexter Lumis made his return. We saw him on NXT TV last week, but this was his in-ring return. He just came down to the ring, basically laid a challenge on with his eyes because, you know, he doesn't speak, and Austin Theory took on Dexter Lumis. And just as you thought, like I said, that Austin Theory was getting out of the slump, he did beat Leon Ruff, but he fell to Dexter Lumis in this particular match. So Dexter Lumis got the win here, and before he done his usual thing of getting Austin Theory's lap off the submission, cradling his head in the lap, giving it a bit of a stroke, out of nowhere came Cameron Grimes, caving onto Dexter Lumis's chest. Cameron Grimes had basically had beef with Dexter Lumis from the week before, where I think he was asking Dexter Lumis where had Ridge Holland got to, and Dexter Lumis didn't reply. So it looks like Cameron Grimes, Austin Theory, Dexter Lumis could probably get involved in something in the near future. Talking about Ridge Holland, he had a match up next, but before we get into that, guys, if you are enjoying the review, please make sure you smash the thumbs up button, give us a like. It's thoroughly appreciated right here at WrestleManiac UK, and it does loads for the channel. So if you like this video, please smash the like button. We had an all English contest here, Danny Burch versus Ridge Holland, and this match looks like it could be something special if it was given a bit more time. A lot of hard hitting, British strong styles as some may say, and it was a really good match. Ridge Holland did pick up the win, showed Danny Burch some disrespect after the match as well, which Danny Burch wasn't too happy about, which then left Ridge Holland plummeting headbutts upon Danny Burch, which called for Danny Burch's tag team partner Oney Lorcan to come up from the back and kind of launch an attack on Ridge Holland. And funny enough, Ridge Holland actually got injured in this bit of a brawl. He was carried out on a stretcher. I think his leg was in a cast. So I hope Ridge Holland recovers and gets well soon. But I wonder what that's going to do to this Undisputed Era angle which they were setting up. Because earlier on in the show, Adam Cole did make it known that he was coming after Ridge Holland with the Undisputed Era. When Ridge Holland actually turned up for the show, he was driving a brand new Mercedes. And he said something along the lines of, "Before I attacked Adam Cole, I never had a Mercedes. Now I attacked Adam Cole, I have a Mercedes." Almost as if he's an assassin and that has been paid off for attacking Adam Cole. So did somebody actually engage Ridge Holland to lay that attack on Adam Cole during the NXT Championship match at TakeOver 31? If you watch my TakeOver 31 review, I did say I think Finn Balor could be behind this, but we don't know. It's probably too early, and like I say, because Ridge Holland is injured, maybe depending on how severe the injury is, this storyline might actually be dropped. So I hope it isn't. A bit of intrigue was added tonight, but I do hope Ridge Holland gets better soon. We got two skits during the show of Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae. One, walking their dog and getting home to seeing a plasma TV outside their house. Now, originally thought this might have been from Tegan Knox, as like they said, Tegan Knox owed them a new TV. However, the TV was actually from Indy Hartwell, and in the TV packaging, Johnny said there was a USB, and he played the USB, showing the #1 contenders Battle Royal women's match that happened a couple weeks ago, showing how Indy Hartwell basically had Candice LeRae's back throughout that Battle Royal. So maybe the Garganos are gonna maybe bring Indy Hartwell on side. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens with those guys in the next few weeks. We saw the host of the upcoming Halloween Havoc show, Shotzi Blackheart, taking on Xia Li. I absolutely love Shotzi Blackheart and everything she does. She can't do any wrong in my eyes right now. But one thing, this match wasn't that long. It was a good, hard-hitting match. Shotzi Blackheart got all her usual offense in. Xia Li looked good in places, but Shotzi Blackheart got the win in the end. So Xia Li is still picking up losses. I was just thinking they're not really fleshing out her heel character within this match. But as she lost the match, NXT superstar Boa, another Chinese superstar, came out in a full black tuxedo. As Xia Li was sitting in the corner kind of licking her wounds after the match, he passed her an envelope which we saw some kind of Chinese writing on the outside of the envelope. Xia Li opened the envelope, read this letter, and she left the ring area with Boa. Very interesting what they're going to do here. I am intrigued. Let's see what Xia Li is involved in the next few weeks. Last but not least, we had the main event. The returning Ember Moon teamed up with Rhea Ripley to take on Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai. Really good to see Ember Moon in the ring. You know, she looks like she's just a tad bit slower. That might just be ring rust. She probably will be back to her best very, very soon. However, for me, what I am still dying to see is Raquel Gonzalez versus Rhea Ripley. That match needs to happen soon. But this tag match right here was really good. It almost seemed as if whoever was the winning team would probably spin off into something to become #1 contenders to take on Io Shirai. And quite rightly, we did see Ember Moon and Rhea Ripley pick up the win here, and with a move that is a favorite of mine which we haven't seen for such a long time, the Eclipse. It is so good. It is literally so good. So good to see that again. Ember Moon picks up the win here. Her and Rhea Ripley had a bit of a back and forth after the match, but nothing aggressive. They held up their hands high. They were the winners of this match. So guys, that was my NXT review. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, a couple new angles panning out. Who is going to be the one to take on Io Shirai for the Women's Championship? Xia Li, what was that letter? What did it mean? And we are building up to maybe what is going to be a network special. Shotzi Blackheart hosting Halloween Havoc on NXT TV. Really interesting stuff coming up in the next couple weeks. Guys, if you enjoyed this review, please remember to smash the like button. And if you're new here, welcome. Remember to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I drop a new video. WrestleManiac UK signing out.